Hello, this is Actros1, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Now, last episode was a great episode. I suggest you go and watch it, where I just make fun of absolutely everything there is in the real world. Because everything in this real world, quote unquote, is just so much fun to make fun of because it's so freaking terrible. So, go watch last episode before you watch this one, just because it's probably funnier. Setting my standards real high for this one. Okay. Loading screen. So what's happening to Edward? We killed what's his face, the main antagonist. Well, yeah. I guess you could say he's Roberts is still alive, isn't he? Or no, we killed him. I don't know what's going on. It's been 2 years, apparently. Jesus Christ, I believe. 1720 was the last time it was mentioned.
Gentlemen, how do you find it here?
It will work for us. But our goal must be to scatter our operations. To live and work among the people we protect, just as Altair ibn La'ahad once counseled.
Until that time, it's yours as you see fit.
Edward, Captain Woods Rogers survived his wounds. He has since returned to England, shamed and in great debt, but no less a threat.
I will finish that job when I return. You have my word.
Damn it, Edward, why can't you just stay with the crew? You're so much better than Annie. Annie, that's her name,
Evening,
right? Anne. That's
Edward?
Edward?
I'll be sailing for London in the next few months. I'd be a hopeful man if you were beside me.
England's the wrong way around the globe for an Irish woman.
No. It's not, no.
Will you stay with the assassins?
No, I haven't got that kind of conviction in my heart. You?
In time, aye. When my mind is settled and my blood is cooled.
Sail ho! Coming into the cove!
Who is it? English ship. Oh, is it gonna be What's His Face? I hope it's What's His Face.
You're a good man, Edward. And if you learn
Or
to
is
keep
it
settled in one place for
Bad
more than
Man?
a week, you'll make a fine father too.
Oh, shit, son! My wife is pregnant. I don't... Wait, with whose child? Wait, what?
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in.
Or do I not have a baby yet?
And all the harm that e'er I've done,
Oh, shit. So my fond comrades...
alas, it was to none but me.
Well, some of them were pieces of shit I never really liked in the first place, so
And
fuck them.
all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't. So felt me.
So...
Good night.
Oh!
Be with you all.
So I did have a child, but I left before the child was born? What? Well, this is a kind of a terrible episode. It's only been 4 minutes. Well, I guess the game's over. It's pronounced ever love. Ever. There's a V in there. Like, I know it's not, but whatever. Now you're sitting there? It's just been downhill since Edwille left, you know. Then I have to deal with Anne, and now I got a little girl being my quartermaster. Well, whatever.
Good night and joy be with you all.
Song's making me tired.
Good night and
So yeah, we did it. Can I just pull a Yui? Just like, fuck it. I'm going back. I want to go back to Jamaica or whatnot. Not to Jamaica, but, Caribbean.
Loose and catch the wind!
No, it's just gonna... Yeah, okay. This is what I want to see all the ride. Yeah, the inside of that poorly textured rope. This is where I get my enjoyment from.
The jackdaw is a ship, Jen. Not a boat.
You fucking grammatic piece of shit.
No. No, I learned after leaving Bristol.
After you left Mother?
Well, I didn't leave your...
Just rip that bandit off, right,
I
don't you?
didn't leave without saying goodbye, that is. It was an arrangement, you see, between your mother and me.
I beg to differ.
She said you always talked about sailing a boat and making money in the New World.
It's a
I
ship,
did
love.
always want to sail a ship. That's true.
Edward, you're such a piece of shit.
To support us. To take care of her. And you.
Not me. Mother said you didn't know about me. She said you worked only once a year and that she never knew where to find you.
That's all true, and I'm sorry for that. If I'd known earlier, I might have come home. I hope that I would have.
Well, you were busy. That's what I think.
I
I
was.
was, but that wouldn't have mattered.
Also, your hair is kind of swinging through your neck. You might want to get that checked out.
Boat! I see no boat here.
Shut up, Kenway, you piece of shit.
I mean ship, obviously. I don't see the difference.
Just pulls a hard right and she goes flying off the bow.
A
That'd be
ship
great.
can carry a boat, but a boat cannot carry a ship.
Ships are big, boats are
Why
small.
then, everything's a ship. Large and small. But for my toy boat, the one I take into the bath with me.
That's a clever way of seeing it.
You must be fairly rich to be having baths.
Is it hard to talk about
I mean, that's
Caroline?
not really a common
About your
thing. Well, it's sort of... I don't know.
No. She passed some years ago.
Wait,
I
what?
miss her, but it's alright.
But okay, would have been 2 years ago. So I got the letter. It took you 2 years to get here? How did you get here? Did I pay for it? Who did I give the money to get you here? Oh, these
I
fucking...
didn't see her much after that. Then she was gone.
Uh-huh.
I...
Okay, I'm just gonna let the wind take me,
sorry.
because I'm tired of trying to be forward.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for you.
Yeah, okay.
It's alright. You're here now. And we're on an adventure.
Only a little one, I hope. Can't handle too many more surprises.
Yeah, where are we going? Also, how old are you,
We'll see a
Kenway?
whale.
Yes, there's a very good chance.
God, you should have seen the
What
white
about
whale I
pirates?
killed.
Will I see pirates?
Looking at one right now.
No. Not much chance of that, I think.
Oh, that's rather sad.
So,
I
what
should
are
have
we
planned
right
for
now?
someone.
Tell you what, Jenny. As soon as these winds die a little, I'll let you steer the jackdaw. One little trick at the helm before sundown.
Yay!
What are we doing for a living now? Oh shit, did I just run into a boat? Fuck. A frickin' whale or some shit? Oh snap, it's Assassin's Creed 3. God, time is weird in the Assassin's series. It's like, oh, you're way back in the medieval ages and whatnot. And oh, now you're in frickin' Canada or America or whatever later on. And then you're before that, and then...
Miss Jennifer Kenway, may I introduce myself?
Jennifer Scott, if you please.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
My daughter was raised by her mother, Caroline, until she passed away some years ago. Jenny prefers to use her surname to mine.
Please forgive my ignorance.
I will. She may not.
Father, help me.
This little rascal, however, is a Kenway. What's wrong, Hafen?
Oh
I
snap!
can't see the stage.
Hatham,
Up we go.
the bad guy slash guy you play
How's
in
that?
3.
Fine. But won't your arms tire?
Hey, I'm not so old as that.
You kind of
But
are.
if they do, then we shall quit this posh gig
You have,
and go
like-
and meet your mother for some chocolate at White's.
How's that sound?
Yes,
a young
please.
woman daughter that you had when you were like 25, so yeah, you are quite old. At least, like, nearing your 50s. I mean, some people might not say that's old, but those people are old. I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. Just insult. That's what I do. Sorry if I've offended you. So yeah, that nice little thing. That frickin' opening animation that frickin' foreshadows the previous game. Time. 'Tis great. Oh, stretch my back. So, yeah, Assassin's Creed 4, over and done with. That is one completed game. What episode are we on now? Like 70? 60? 70? 74? I don't know. I'm recording 2 weeks in advance because my birthday's coming up and I don't want to have to work that weekend, so I'm recording like really far in advance as to normal, so yeah. My birthday's in a week. Which is, well, actually 6 days. Just in case you wanted to know. Yeah, whew. 11 minutes. Short-ass episode to be the finale. Remember the Fallout? My Fallout Let's Play ending? Shit was, like, very long. I think it was, like, originally 40 minutes, but then I cut out the credits because they were boring. Also, I just tied my shirt in a knot. Hooray. Yeah, it was, like, 40 minutes, but then it got cut down to, like, 30. Which is still quite long. Like, double a usual episode, but yeah, it was certainly a hell of a lot longer than this. I mean, this is all just filler now, so it's a full-length episode, so I might talk about something important, I might not. I might be funny, I might not. Yeah, I guess I could plug some of my other stuff, talk about that, or what I plan on doing. Plan on doing a couple more completes soon, but I just gotta find the time. I could have done it this weekend, but I was, like I said, working ahead, so I won't have to work on my birthday, so yeah, probably, maybe in about, oh god, probably about, well, now, or maybe in a couple days I'll be releasing one, because I'm gonna have another large quantity of time on my hands that I'll probably want to try and be productive in. Yeah. So, how's February for you guys? It's not February for me yet, so don't really know what's going on. I know it's going to be February when this goes up. Or it might, no, it's definitely not going to be after February. February. It's a weirdly pronounced month. February. February. It's got a freaking R in it that confuses all second graders. Except for me, because my birthday's in it, and I do good to remember things that are related to me. I'm not sure if I spelled February right when I was spelling it. I'm better at spelling on paper. I can't really spell out loud. Which is kind of a strange thing to bring up. Why is it silent? Why is the game silent? You've left me, game. I am all alone in my commentary. Not even any music or anything, just... okay, whatever. I've now tied my shirt around my thumb. This is a great shirt I'm wearing, by the way. What am I talking about? Thrilling commentary. Yes, this is a great shirt I'm wearing. Oh shit, the music's back. Wait, what? The music faded away, then came back just as the song ended to start a new song. Fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah, this shirt I'm wearing, it's like... I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It's like extremely thin. Like, so it's very comfortable and very loose and whatnot, but it's so like thin and it can be stretched out a lot. Well, it can't really be stretched out because there's not much to stretch out because it's so thin. Like, I assume it's meant to be like wear to under something, like a sweater or something, which I normally wear it as, but right now I'm not because it's warm in here. So yeah, but yeah, okay, sure. That's my shirt for you. So what should I play next? You probably won't have any say in this, because this episode is going to be going up a long time before you can suggest anything, so sorry, but, you know, gotta do what I gotta do. God, I really thought this Let's Play... I mean, I didn't really expect it to last much longer, but I kind of wanted it to, because I kind of wanted it to, like fight a legendary ship, or something like that. Because I've never fought in one of those. I want to see if I can take one down. Like, I can take down a man of war, because we know that, because we have 2 of them in our fleet. Ours. My fleet. Fuck you. You did nothing. So there's that, but... I mean, I'm pretty sure you can continue the game after you've beaten it, but... God damn it, the music faded out again, but... That's not something I really like to do. It's just kind of, like... It's difficult for me to play complete games, because the only games I can really get into are sandbox ones. Or, like, strategy games, like Civ and Mountain Blade and whatnot. Like, I can spend a fairly decent amount of time in that. Well, no, I can keep coming back to that, but I can never, like, finish a campaign. Because I don't like sticking to things that feel pointless. But it's fun, like, initially. It's weird. That's why I really like the Completes in Under 30 Minutes series, because it's just like, you know, pick a short-ish game, just play through that motherfucker, and just get that all done in one take, if you can. So far I've been successful. The 2 ones I've done so far, I've done in one freaking take, which is insane. Like, playing through a frickin' 3-hour, 4-hour, well, the longest one's been 3 hours, but playing throughout an entire game, talking over it, and then, of course, editing that. Like, that is an insane task. But I do it for the fans, and for the tens of views I got on them. God, being a small YouTuber. Hoorah. God, just playing with my shirt now. But yeah, what should I play next? I really have to think about that one, because I have no idea. Development team, NVIDIA, PC version. Yeah, you're all terrible at making PC ports. Well, I guess the game's kind of terrible enough to begin with. Well, optimization-wise, but you know, you could have at least tried better. Like, what is this game? A year or 2 old now? My graphics card, I just run a single one because I'm not frickin' rich. It's a 970. It's quite. Some people are unhappy with the 970, but I think it's quite okay, and it should run from this. Games from this time quite well, but I had to play this like on medium, and with like some shit turned down, with a lot of shit turned down, which is just freaking terrible. Yeah, because in those earlier episodes, I went like, I expected it to be just fine. It could be just that my recording software really takes a hit on it, but it shouldn't affect it that much. At least this episode's reaching about 20 minutes now, so at least it wasn't that short of a finale, but, you know, content-wise, it was lacking quite a bit. Memory foam. So yeah, leave a comment of which Let's Play you want to play next, and maybe I'll play it after the next Let's Play I do. I really don't know what to do. I'm terrible at picking Let's Plays. I just picked this because I literally looked up online, what should I do for a Let's Play? And one of the suggestions I found was an Assassin's Creed game, and I was just like, ah, sure, fuck it. Because choosing Let's Plays is difficult. Because it's like, you gotta have something with that it's compatible with you. So I like to complain about stuff, so I chose a Ubisoft game. You know, those two go hand in hand. And I played Mountain Blade originally because that's like my favorite frickin' game. Of course, I burned myself out on it a lot, but it's like my favorite game. Can't wait for the new one, Bannerlord, to come out, because that's gonna be great. Haven't even got the DLC for Warband yet, but maybe one day. What would I do for a Let's Play? Maybe I could do like Far Cry? Oh, but no, I've had problems with the Far Cry series. Like, specifically 3, the only one I've played, because freaking the crashes in that game, I don't know what the hell's causing it, but that game just crashes for me, like, every single mission. It is ridiculous. I was gonna try and beat it, like, last summer or so. Couldn't even, I got, like, a good way through it. Like, I got into the second island with all the, like, mercs and whatnot, like the military people with the professional and the wingsuit. I made sure to get to the wingsuit because that thing's freaking fun, but, like, I haven't, it's just, I couldn't beat it because it kept on freaking crashing, and that was too much for me. Like, on the missions, like, every time I started a mission, it crashed. Nowhere else would it crash, it's just on the mission. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, traditional music, yeah. But yeah, so suggest like a Let's Play, and maybe I'll do it after whatever one I'm presumably doing right now. Like, there's probably going to be a Let's Play video tomorrow, like, in your time, because I've set that all up. So there's not going to be any stoppage of videos for you, but just, yeah. Whew, boy. External Studios. Helix. Why do you get specialness? These are some long freaking credits. Holy cow. I suppose I could probably skip them, but fuck that shit. Like, in the end of my, Mirror's Edge completes in under 30 minutes, I was talking about how I like to sit through end credits. Not all the time, certainly, but sometimes, because it's just like, thousands of people went into fucking making this. Probably not thousands, but hundreds of people. And it's just so crazy to think that they spent years of their lives on this project and whatnot, and the gloriousness came out, or terribleness in some cases, somewhatness. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of what I can do for my next Let's Play. It's, I can not a single thing's coming into my mind. Zalman. God, this frickin' CPU cooler on my PC is ridiculous. I'm just gonna talk about this because fuck you. Like, I got like an AMD processor, which, you know, of course, all you PC nerds are gonna be like, you're gonna light your house on fire and whatnot, or whatever. So I got it because it's better for video editing, or so I've read, and of course that's a big thing I do, video editing and rendering and whatnot. And I wanted to be like careful with my cooler because, of course, you know, overclocking, you know, want to get that thing getting powerful, getting the best you can out of it, and frickin' the cooler, just the CPU cooler is like the biggest thing in my case. Like, if you sized everything up to be in the same shape as the cooler, just so you could get like a reference, the cooler would be the biggest. Like, the video card, the motherboard, that thing's kind of thin, but the motherboard would probably be second, then the video card, and then, well, I guess the case would be the biggest thing in the case. But the CPU cooler, it's just freaking massive. It's huge. So freaking big. Like, it's even bigger than the freaking PSU, which is insane. Like, it's wider and taller. And lengthier, I don't know. And like, 2 out of the 3 dimensions is bigger. I think. It's kind of hard to tell. It's just insane. Korean version by Ubisoft South Korea. Good on you, Korea. North Korea? God, North Korea is just amazingly terrible. I mean, all hail our glorious ruler Kim Jong-un. And, yeah. But, it's just... It's funny, I have this thing on my desk that I've kind of carved out because I'm a rebel. My desk, by the way, is so shitty. I've had this desk since I was probably very young. It's probably the first desk I've ever had in my life. And you can tell because it is completely a kid's desk. It's painted yellow and red, bright yellow and red. And, well, it's got a shit ton of scuff marks. And it looks like it could break at any minute. Which is, you know, always settling. An always settling thought. But it's just... I've carved into it this frickin' constellation type thing. Well, it's not... It's kind of like a nebula type thing. Well, kind of like a galaxy. It's weird. I carved into it like this galaxy using a compass. It's like mathematical compass. Like not one that points north, south, east, west. The one that you can use to draw circles. And I've carved into it. So I got like this center giant mass. And then I've circled around it, I've circled like tons of dots. And then I have this cool little like asteroid trail that goes through it. Yeah, so cool. It's just I'm really I would almost say I'm proud of it. Like it's quite neat looking. Like, if I do say so myself. Like, there's tons of, like, bigger bodies, and then there's, like, a shit ton of tiny things. All varying in sizes. And just the one giant black hole that I've kind of carved, like, a massive hole for. Like, I was just expanding it the other day, so it was even bigger. Like, it is a huge freaking mass. Like if this was all expanded by like 10 billion times in size, it'd be insane. Oh, I don't know where I saw. Oh, there was this Reddit thread. I'm going to talk about Reddit because that's what I do. There's this Reddit thread I saw that was like, what's the stupidest thing you've heard a grown person say, an adult say, more rather? And one of them was, what do you think the moon or the sun is closer to Earth? Or no, do you think the moon or the sun is bigger? Yeah, it was, do you think the moon or the sun is bigger? And I'm just like, what? Like, I understand if you have like a poor education, you're from North Korea and whatnot, and you've never been educated in your life, but what do you think is bigger, the moon or the sun? Like, as a lucky, you know, first world country type of person, it's always just like, well, yeah, you got your solar system, you got your sun, you got, you know, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and all of them planets. Sorry, Pluto. And, you know, they all got their moons. Each of them's got their own moons, except maybe like 1 or 2 of them doesn't have a moon. I don't know specifically, but like they all have their own moons with their own names. Ours is called Luna and whatnot. Luna, because, you know, the lunar cycle and lunar eclipse and whatnot. That's what we've named our moon, and it's just like, what do you think is bigger, the moon or the sun? It's such a great statement! This product contains copyrighted material owned by, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let's hope I don't get sued. Fair use. Fuck you. Jean-François Lavoie. I knew someone who could speak French. I've known several people that can speak French. Olivia! I see you! You thought you piece of shit with your own frickin' plug of your own name and your own game, you piece of shit. Olivia. Fuck you. Anyways, as I was saying, I just saw his name scroll past, and I assumed that he shoehorned his own name in the game. Yeah, I've known several people that can speak French. And, it's not like an uncommon thing. I live in Canada, It's about the same as knowing someone who can speak Spanish in frickin' America, There's not like every person, or maybe not even half, can speak that particular language, but you know people that can speak it. I actually know someone who speaks Spanish. I know someone who's trilingual. That is trilingual. It's an interesting story behind him, but I'm not going to tell it for privacy reasons. I'm not going to out someone, because that would be a rude thing to do. Human resources. Oh god, human resources. Scariest freaking job in the business. I don't actually know. Just making shit up now. Yeah, but I do that for a living. I don't, because I don't have a living, because I am dependent on my family, because I am not old enough to be independent. Editorial Direction Assistant Sarah Levi. So, 31 minutes. So this ending, as much as it was only like 4 minutes of gameplay or whatever, it wasn't even that. I think I just went to the Animus. I don't even remember. I'm the best. Yeah, this is freaking lack of content though, but I hope you enjoyed my commentary. I think I did pretty well as far as the series goes. We had some hiccups, like in episode 60 and the early bits of 61. We had some hiccups involving, of course, the well, you might not know, the I set my video recording software wrong, so I'm not actually sure because I haven't checked yet, but presumably throughout the video there's just like lags, skips, and jumps, and god damn it, you freaking music! Coming back at the end of the song. Are these credits like looping or something? What is taking them so long? I understand there's a lot of people that worked on this and whatnot, but does every single, whatever. It's 8 o'clock. I started recording at like 5:40 today. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of work done, like I said, because my birthday's coming up. If I had one of those things, those things you blow when it extends out and makes that noise, I'd blow that right now. Just because every time I said the word my birthday, yeah, I would do that just because, it's... I would if I could. EMEA! Executive Director. EMEA. Okay, so it's probably... What? I don't know what that stands for. God. I'm trying to think by the time this video is released, what has happened. So obviously my birthday's happened. This is going up about 2 weeks or more into the future. What else would have happened? Wow. I'm very lucky the way this turned out. I recorded I wasn't sure exactly when the series was going to end, but I knew it was going to end today. Of recording. At least I hoped it would. And it's just it was... I'm really happy that I managed to get so many episodes out. I'm not sure how... I'm definitely pretty sure that I maybe got more than 2 weeks worth of episodes, which is good. Because, of course, I want to be able to have my birthday and then have time to just start recording the next series. God, speaking of this game, the ending to this game, the first time I played through it, I was like, the fuck is this? Is it over? Like, I know it's been a long time, but, like, the game ends so goddamn suddenly. Like, they talk about, like, oh, you gotta kill this person because he's not quite dead yet. And it feels like there's so much shit left to do. Like, the assassins still have shit. Whatever happened to the skull? I gave it to what's-her-face during that one mission, and then she kept... Oh, no, they left it at the temple. That's what they did. But, like, did I end up joining the assassins? What happened to my... But then I go to a play, and then hate them goes to a play. And that's Assassin's Creed 3, the start of... Like, what happened in between the final cutscene and the final, like, mission? So much shit happened. And presumably it could have been... I guess it would have just kind of felt like filler, though. Most of that game felt like filler, though. Like, a big portion... Well, I said this about basically any open-world game, but a lot of it feels like filler. So, you couldn't have been, like, slightly more confined, as it were, as to what missions there were? Because I'm pretty sure there were some missions that could have been made that were slightly more important than some of the other ones there were. And Mark Olivier! I see your name! Mr. Olivier, with your name being in the game, you lucky son of a bitch. Watch Dogs team. Huh? What? Thanks! Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Alexandra. And Alexander. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you, Andrews and Andrew. Andrew and Andrews. Thank you, David. Thank you, Dixon. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Jean Sebastian. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Nicholas or a Rock. Thank you, Pai Pai Lao. Thank you, Sing. Words. Thank you, Sylvan. Thank you, Yassine. Production babies. Olivia. Miranda. You... what? Adobe Flash. Contains Flash. Flashlight. Adobe Flash. DGS Sound. Digic Pictures. Ooh, that's a clever logo. Although, not really. You piece of shit. Adobe Digital. Havoc. Oh, Havoc. Humatic. Autodesk Humatic. Image credits. Waterproof. WWISE. Wise. W-Wise. Assassin's Creed 4. Then here's some legal stuff. Warning, if it's filed copyright program... Yeah, shut up. I bought this game legally. Fuck you. No real pirates were harmed in the making of this game. Fuck you, you think you're so clever. Piece of shit. No pirates were harmed in the making of this... Oh, fuck you. You sly son of a bitch. Don't you fucking end the credits with that. You frickin'... You think you're so clever, don't you? You pieces of shit! Whoever wrote that line, I'm gonna find you! I'm gonna make you apologize for that. What? Exit. Cool. So, for one final time, this has been the Across One, playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day. And goodbye.
Help! Stop him!